Combs allegedly planned and controlled the performances, which he called freak-offs. And he often electronically recorded them.
The nigga Puff was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get style. Then he was like, yo, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out.
I met Beyonce before. That was one of the people be like, who you met? You know what I'm saying? That like it threw you out, like it took you back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce, she I was at a party at Diddy crib. Diddy had put everybody else out the crib. Like the influx of people, he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean? Like putting his arm around me.
Right.
Diddy's in cuffs, charged with some seriously messed up crimes, and the shocking part, it ain't just about him. Turns out, he was allegedly throwing these wild freak-offs. But guess who's been showing up to these exclusive parties? Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, 50 Cent's throwing up warning signs, saying Jay might want to watch his back because he could be next in line to get dragged into this mess.
Federal authorities have made clear that Sean Diddy Combs isn't the only one accused of crimes that include bribery, making threats, and they say he had plenty of help.
Could Jay and Bey be hiding something? Were they just innocent guests? Or is there more to the story? 50's not buying the silence and thinks there's a lot more to this scandal than we've been told. So buckle up. Things are about to get real spicy. Sean Diddy Combs, who was arrested this week on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and ST, pleaded not guilty Tuesday and was ordered to remain in custody until his federal trial in New York. So what comes next for the 54-year-old music mogul? And what about the unnamed employees and associates accused of conspiring with him? Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York who brought the indictment, was vague when asked whether Diddy or others could face more charges. "I can't take anything off the table. Anything is possible," he said. "Our investigation is very active and ongoing, and I think a lot of you who cover this office know that when we say such things that developments are certainly foreseeable, but I cannot predict them sitting here today." Multiple witnesses who have worked for Combs have been meeting with prosecutors, a source familiar with the federal investigation told CNN. At least one male S-worker is expected to testify in front of the grand jury in coming days, according to the source, who added the witnesses' allegations go beyond the details in this week's indictment. Prosecutors have previously said they have interviewed over 50 victims and witnesses in the case. Authorities allege Combs had plenty of help, and what comes next is the possible prosecution of an entire network of the rap mogul's employees. According to Combs' indictment on federal charges of ST, the rap mogul used certain employees to carry out and facilitate his actions, which allegedly included threatening and women who were part of his freak-offs or S parties. Those employees ranged from security to household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors. Former federal prosecutor Manny Medrano said some of the employees will likely make deals to testify against Combs, but others will be criminally charged. Medrano said who gets prosecuted and who doesn't will depend on whether they're considered a high-level or low-level enabler.
A low level would be, let's just say, the housekeeper who picked up after one of the parties. But a high level enabler would be someone who lured the women to come into the parties.
Medrano said it's likely Combs wasn't the only famous face in the room.
I have no doubt that perhaps there are some other high level celebrities, high profile individuals who attended these parties, participated in them.
And now 50 Cent has also the same notion. Why is he talking about them? It's because Jay-Z and 50 Cent had a very long-running beef. Jay-Z's always got this crazy way of staying in the spotlight, grabbing headlines like it's second nature. Ever since he blew up, the guy's been all anyone talks about, and the media just can't get enough of him. His life's like a non-stop soap opera, with all these wild twists, and people love every minute of it. For the past 20 years, Jay-Z and 50 Cent have had this on-again, off-again beef that keeps popping up. It all kicked off in 1999, when 50 name-dropped Jay in his track How to Rob, and Jay clapped back on his own song It's Hot, Some Like It Hot, with the line, "I'm about $1. What the F is 50 cents?" Word was, Jay was trying to 50. Since then, they've been throwing shade at each other here and there as they both kept rising in their careers. The beef between 50 Cent and Jay-Z hit a whole new level when 50 dropped his response track, Be a Gentleman. In the song, 50 didn't hold back, telling Jay-Z straight up to watch what you say. This track was part of his mixtape Guess Who's Back, which dropped in April 2002 and really cranked up the tension between these two hip-hop giants.
This dude 50, y'all gonna have to deal with him in the next couple months. He said it to the whole crew.
So 50 Cent's revelations paint a pretty grim picture of Jay-Z, suggesting he's willing to do whatever it takes for fame and fortune. And honestly, considering Jay-Z's track record, it's not all that shocking. He's been linked to some pretty shady stuff in the past, way beyond just sketchy business deals. In a bit of an ironic twist, even though 50 Cent is one of the best-selling rappers ever, he's never won a Grammy. He's been vocal about thinking the industry's been rigged against him from day one. And he's definitely thrown shade at Jay-Z, who's sitting pretty with 24 Grammy Awards. Word is, 50 believes Jay's influence and connections might have something to do with him getting snubbed so many times.
The content is similar to what I would do. They didn't recognize mine. They gave me Grammys when I was with them, when I'm on records with them and them. Other than that.
As 50 Cent followed his own journey, he believed the music industry favored some artists more than others. He felt that Jay-Z's success had overshadowed his own achievements, creating a rivalry between them. Despite Jay-Z's Grammy wins, 50 Cent stayed determined, voicing his concerns about a flawed and biased system. He continued to challenge the status quo and made his mark in the industry.
I don't see them actually want to accomplish having enough. You know what creates cool around you now?
The timeline of Jay-Z and 50 Cent's relationship is complex. Even now, 50 Cent holds lingering feelings towards Hov, but he acknowledges that the issue might not solely lie with Jay-Z. Despite their differences, 50 seems to believe that the true source of tension between them remains a mystery, possibly even to the powerful mogul himself.
Like, what is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I, with M, because like with Nori he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homie. You saying to.
In contrast to the complexities of Jay-Z and 50 Cent's relationship, last year's Super Bowl showcased a beautiful star-studded event. 50 Cent took the stage, performing alongside some of his favorite rappers, including Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar. The electrifying atmosphere was further enhanced as Mary J. Blige also graced the stage with them.
That was big. Like look, Dre, that's Dre too. You see what I'm saying? It's Dre and really M, because he wouldn't do it without me.
In a recent interview with Big Boy's Neighborhood, 50 Cent revealed numerous insights about the events unfolding since last year. Despite both 50 Cent and Jay-Z building hip-hop empires, their relationship has never been that of close friends. This fact was made evident when 50 Cent suggested that Jay-Z intentionally excluded him from the commercial for the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. The revelation has shed light on the complexities and dynamics between these two influential moguls in the music industry. 50 said, "I got the call before the Pepsi ad went up. I wasn't in the ad because of Jay-Z and them putting it together." The rapper was then asked if his exclusion from the ad was intentional. "No, I think that they were saying that the NFL had some issues with me. I don't know what those issues are," responds 50. "What is the issue? You see what I'm saying?" He then remarked about Hov seemingly mirroring the looks of Jean-Michel Basquiat. "You imagine yourself after a gay painter. Big homie wanna look like a gay painter." This show was part of Jay-Z's multi-year partnership with the NFL, which he signed in 2019. And if you notice, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Diddy have been frequently seen together. This was revealed by the rapper DaBaby. He revealed in Club Shay Shay that he met Beyonce at Diddy's party.
Beyonce, she I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020.
And people speculated that if she was at Diddy's party, she might be one of Diddy's alleged accomplices. One person wrote, 50 been trying to us about Diddy. People love Jay and Bey so much they are going to skip over the fact they are always at Diddy parties, when everybody knows what a Diddy party is. So what does that say about them? Another one added, Diddy be wanting to party and you gotta tell him no. Cat Williams. So everyone knew what Diddy's parties were really about. And it definitely didn't make Beyonce or Jay-Z look good. The rumors were flying, and people were side-eyeing both of them. The gossip mill went wild, making it sound like Bey was deep in all the drama at one of Diddy's infamous parties. But to be fair, there's another side to the story that kinda shuts down all the buzz. DaBaby's whole testimony about the night? Yeah, turns out it's not holding up because sources say Beyonce had already left the party by the time he even showed up. So that whole mess might just be another case of wild gossip getting out of hand. Beyonce and Jay-Z are undeniably among the most influential figures in the music industry today. As their careers have flourished, they have become music moguls, leaving a significant impact on the entertainment world through their albums, fashion lines, and various endeavors. From their early days of young love to their thriving marriage, their journey has been a remarkable one. According to Jay-Z, "Well, that's my soulmate, it's the person I love. And you can be in love with someone, you can love someone, and if you haven't experienced love and you don't understand it and you don't have the tools deals to move forward, you're going to have complications, period. However, their relationship seems to make some of their followers uncomfortable, especially 50 Cent.
She said, "I come on, I'm talking to her." She jumped out, she was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And I'm like, wait, what is she doing?
50 Cent thinks that it is precisely due to the fact that Beyonce had only recently left her teenage years, whereas Jay-Z was already in his 30s when the band first formed. A clip of a younger Beyonce gushing about Jay-Z at an awards event has recently resurfaced, reigniting discussions about the potential role the rapper may have played in shaping her career during the early 2000s.
But I love me some Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's and Beyonce's tale is so fantastical it could only be real, but there are some flashing red flags in their relationship that can't be ignored. Fans have been trying to reconstruct the timeline of Bey and Jay-Z's relationship ever since it began, which is understandable given how little information they are given about the couple. The tabloids and diehard fans have spread these rumors, but Jay-Z and Beyonce's music has also played a role. It's puzzling that Jay-Z and Bey are so private at times, yet they're not shy about exposing their laundry in their music. It might be because this power couple has a savvy business mind who knows that everyone is curious about the specifics of their wedding.
We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Furthermore, the rumors surrounding Beyonce and Jay-Z's infidelity during their relationship in 2005 continued to linger. During that time, speculations emerged about Jay-Z allegedly having an affair with his protege Rihanna, adding another layer of intrigue to their personal lives and capturing the attention of the public. Nonetheless, there were reports that the rumors were made up to promote the Barbarian singer. However the case may be, this was the first of several charges brought against the rapper. The next accusation of infidelity in the relationship originated with the alleged victim. She has not one but 2 songs on her 2006 album B-Day that dealt with infidelity, and her supporters didn't let her suffer alone. In a recent appearance, 50 Cent shared another suspicious incident where Beyonce swiftly stepped in to defend Jay-Z. The two rap icons, who were once rivals, started speaking to each other in Las Vegas, and when 50 Cent approached to greet Jay-Z, Beyonce quickly intervened, jumping off a windowsill to protect her husband.
She jumped down, she was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, "I come on, I'm talking to her." She jumped out, she was like, "Duh, duh, duh." And I'm like, wait, what is she doing? That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff.
While his clash with the big pimpin' hitmaker never turned into a full-blown feud, unlike his long-standing beef with J. Rule and Rick Ross, the two rappers didn't exactly see eye to eye in the early 2000s. The rapper confessed he was surprised by Beyonce's response to their quarrel.
I'm talking to Jay.
You talking to Jay.
As soon as I talked to Jay, she jumped down, came over. I said, "Oh, look at this."
They about to jump you.
Nah, she came like she was ready.
She's
Like
ready.
I thought something was gonna happen.
This is not the first time Beyonce and Jay-Z have collaborated for controlling artists. It was also allegedly disclosed by Uncle Ron himself that Beyonce and Jay cannot stand anybody who is more successful than them.
Jay-Z and Puffy wanted Biggie. Bottom line.
So here it is. Diddy's case is now opened and witnesses are ready to testify, which can also cause difficulties for Jay and Bey.